Now, right off the bat, do you put Alex Pereira in the GOAT conversation at the moment?
At the moment, yes.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah. Well, I saw something today, and it was not company men, but chasing success. When all of a sudden Conor did it in the amount of big fights that they had in quite a short period of time, and how rare that is when people actually start making a name. Because Conor's run, you're talking, it was like 360 days, or it's like 367 days. And how many fights? They had both of them, 4 fights, like big selling out, changes of things, quick turnarounds.
Alex is defending though.
And because that was the rise of going through. I think from Aldo, for the Conor one was from the Aldo into the Eddie Alvarez into the 2 Nate fights.
So, but it's Alex would have to be the biggest name in MMA at the moment, bar Conor.
Yeah.
Bar Conor. But you take Conor out of the equation.
Yeah, but in terms of right now, well, look at what they just did. They replaced Conor with Pereira. Exactly. It was like, what's the best that we can pull in? And now there's the history with Izzy, and now everyone's like, oh, look at the way he knocked him out on the weekend, and then look at
Izzy's the guy at the bar now.
Man.
Izzy's the guy at the bar. He's coming off a bit salty on everything.
Oh, he comes off a bit salty with it all. But then how is that now you've got this trajectory of Adesanya's coming back fighting Drakus, and then...
Do you care about that fight?
I'm interested to see how it goes. I will definitely be watching it.
I reckon Izzy wins.
I think Izzy wins, yeah.
But then
I'd like to see Izzy piece. I'd like to see Izzy style on him. That would be nice, because then it leads into... Hey,
they're not going to give him...
But just let Izzy step up to light heavyweight and do a champ thing and let him have in the fight.
Pereira will murder Izzy on the stride he's on now. At that weight.
Yeah, well...
At that weight. At that weight, and he's just on a stride. So I've been saying it for ages. I really want Pereira to go up to heavyweight, because I think he could do some damage up there.
So I know that's obviously got brought up on the weekend as well. And I would just say, I only want to kind of see Pereira for a style test and where he is to go through Ankalaev. And I know, but if I'm a bit more of a hugger, and then go, if he gets through that, and especially if he fucking murks him, go up to heavyweight and fight Aspinall.
Do you know what I want to see?
Because he ain't fighting Jones.
I want to see Stipe pull out the week before the fight.
And then Pereira steps up?
And then I want to see Pereira step up.
Yeah, do that. Law for it.
Bro,
but then if Bones turned that down, you'd be like,
he wouldn't.
How would you turn down who's like the biggest fight that's going around now?
John Jones versus Alex Pereira is the biggest fight
right now. Yep.
Ever.
Yeah, it's definitely the biggest fight they could put together right now.
I think it would be the biggest fight ever.
But you know the issue?
Imagine waking up in the morning and knowing you're about to see Alex Pereira fight fucking John Jones at heavyweight.
It'd be wicked, but you know the issue with that? If John's been bulked up the way he has, and what's John going to do? Same thing he did to Cyril Gahn. He's going to grab a hold of that neck or those legs so fast.
But Gustafson's not a better striker than John Jones, and Gustafson teed off on him. So if Alex lands that fucking left hook, which he always lands, even though every single person knows.
They know that's his thing, and he still does it.
He knows. Everyone knows. And he still lands that fucking left hook.
I missed it. I was still... I wasn't paying attention after he landed the left hook at the end of the first, and you see him staggering back.
Bro,
and he's he's not there.
That was the beginning of the end. I didn't realize how much that left hand, that hook affected him.
Well, because Prohajka did the whole. He's on the ground. And he was like, all right.
Then he stood up.
Then he stood up, and then he's staggering around, and it's like, that got you real good.
But he doesn't throw it hard.
No, that's what he said. It doesn't seem like it should create that much power.
But he does, because he doesn't even follow through the head. He just kind of touches him. He just touches him.
It's not a full torque hook. It's just kind of bang.
He's not punching through their head like Tyson's punching through people's heads. No. He's not following through. His shot's not finishing a meter away from their head. He's literally touching them, and they can't fucking handle it.
How is it though? Yeah, just one left hook. You got to just land one. So
that switch kick from a dude that big.
I know.
From a dude that big.
That's what I missed. I missed it. All of a sudden, he was down on the ground, and I missed the strike. I thought he'd probably hit him with another left hook, because then he's circling around him and finishing him with punch. I didn't even know he hit him with a switch kick.
That was so quick. It was such a
And then he
quick.
hurt his toe because it was pretty much the
It was
big
his
toe
foot,
just bent off the top of his head.
It wasn't his
And then
shin.
it's come out that he was looking at that because the way Prochazka was holding his hands and checking leg kicks, he was keeping his hands low.
I do feel bad for Prochazka.
Yeah,
I do feel bad for him.
Well, he said now he's like, I got to get better, or I might as well just not do it anymore. He's in that dark spot right now.
Well,
he's
I
in that
think
bad headspace of after another knockout loss.
There's no light heavyweight that's going to beat Alex.
No, I said to my brother on
If
the weekend,
Jamal Hill
I think
thinks he's going to beat Alex,
between Ankalaev, I want to see where Ankalaev, if he can fight again or get a fight. I think Prochazka's number 2. Like, I think Prochazka is...
he's a gun.
Yeah, he is. He's the number 1. But I just, by the looks of it now, he did worse this time than the first fight against Pereira.
Yeah.
He landed 30-something significant strikes in the first fight. He landed 7 this time.
Yeah, Pereira was on fire, man. He's just too good at the moment.
And how is it everyone's thinking, like Max Holloway was talking about it on his X, where he's like, if you were going to bet on Yuri, if there was going to be a time for him to beat Pereira, because he was training, he was, he knew about it for a little bit, whereas Pereira was traveling Australia, doing meet and greets. How hard are you really trying? And he can still come on, get better, and turn it on like that, and look like an absolute nightmare of a human.
Even Dana said it I think he said it in the post-fight presser. He didn't even expect Pereira to do what he's doing. Like, he thought, I'll get him in. We'll get a couple fights out of him with Izzy.
See how it goes, yeah.
See how it goes. He might be a fun matchup for some
Not
people.
that he'd turn into what he has.
He's demolished the UFC in 3 years.
Dude, now...
he's demolished MMA in 3 years.
You've got Just Bleed. Now we have Shamma going around
Shamma.
everywhere. And then finally,
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Exactly. Yeah, Rogan had to ask him. He asked him in his post-fight interview, what does Shamma mean? It's essentially us.
It's us.
It's us.
That's the coolest thing of it. I like it even more now.
It's the answer for anything. You want to go train? Us. You want to
Shamma.
not train? Us. And he goes, yeah. You want to train? Shamma. You want to not train? Shamma.
It's like...
It's a grunt, a sound. It's something you do.
Let's have a look, actually, at Pereira's resume.
What is it? Yeah, it was only...
Alex Pereira record. Is that in MMA? Yeah,
that would be
UFC
it.
stuff.
Yeah, 11-2. Would definitely be MMA. That's why 11-2, and look at what he's done. His
Here we go. I'll get it up.
his year and a half.
So
His year and a half has been fire.
this is...
Yeah, Alex Pereira versus Jan
Where's
Blachowicz.
all of them?
That didn't happen, did it?
Where?
Jan Blachowicz. Alex
Yeah, he
Pereira.
beat him.
Has he already fought Jan?
Yeah, he beat him. That was his debut at light heavyweight, wasn't it? And everyone was like, oh, Izzy didn't beat him, but Pereira did.
Right. Fuck, I forgot about that fight.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of Jan as well. After we were talking about Ankalaev, I was like, and maybe Jan. He's already fucking beat Jan. That's right, because Izzy lost to Jan, and everyone was like, oh, the weights, he is too big. And then Pereira stepped up and did
My
it.
eyes are bad.
Yeah.
What year's that?
2021.
So he made November 6th, 2021 was
Yep.
his debut.
Yep.
And now on June 29th,
29th,
he
2024.
he has fucking stolen a division.
He stopped. He went up. He went. And everyone asked question, how did he make it to fucking middleweight when he can look
bro,
like when
I
he
don't
looks like
know.
this at light heavyweight? And then
don't
people
know.
are like,
He's got
triple champ. Go
He's
up to
got heavyweight in him.
He could do heavyweight.
He's not small. He's not small for it.
They say he's thick. So if he'd be what 235.
I think he weighed in. I think he walked in at 236.
So 236.
So he gained 31 pounds.
Yeah, it's nuts. 30. And how did he ever
That's
get down?
15
How did he
kilo.
ever get down to middleweight?
That's 14 kilo, isn't it?